ready to shop?
Yeah.
Please hold hands. Oh my god, don't tease me with the hand-holding bullshit, man. The f***ing camera angle that they had last episode, that was so insane of them to do to me. I can't believe that. I felt that one in my heart. What's poppin', everyone? Welcome back to Levi's Lair. In the last episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, the adventuring party got caught in the winter storm and they had to make refuge along the way to the Demon King. And while doing so, we learned a lot about the Frieren party back with Himmel and Hyder and Eisen. And we also got some comedically funny scenes revolving Stark's 18th birthday. In this episode, it's time to set back on the path to visit the Demon King and see what the new Frieren party gets up to.
Thought so. I know an adventurer when I see one.
Who are you?
Thrilling profession you've got. I once hoped to join your ranks.
Do we know who this is yet?
I guess that's what kids do. Dream big, foolish dreams that always fall flat.
I guess this is a flashback, maybe? Or maybe it's modern. I don't know. I don't know who that was.
I played sidekick to a friend who used to go on all sorts of little adventures.
Or maybe Frieren knows the person he's talking about.
Kid. I wonder how different my life would be if I'd only taken his hand back
Oh, we're gonna get sad this episode, looks like.
And why exactly are you sharing this with me?
Not Frieren being cold as always.
Harvest. My brother sent me into the woods to find some herbs for cooking, which should have been no issue. But you see...
You in quicksand?
I fell in a bottomless swamp and it became one.
A bottomless swamp. You're acting relatively chill for your life being in danger.
So please, don't let yours be not taking mine. You have a chance to change my
Is that
fate
where you're
here.
going with the story? What a
Just give me a
crazy plea.
moment.
What's so confusing it requires that much thought?
Your hand is dirty.
Yeah, no, honestly, one of the worst things in this world is mud. I hate mud. I can't stand mud. Hate it so much. So I'm kind of with Frieren on this one.
But could we pick up the pace a bit?
Let me see.
Not you rushing her when your
Mistress
life is in
Frieren.
danger.
Did you have any luck finding herbs?
Oh, I remember.
Sorry for the trouble my mistress caused.
Hey, I'm in no spot to complain. Your friend there saved my life.
Okay, Frieren did do
But
it.
regard, I will scold her later.
My night off.
Not the colon 3 face. Oh my god. Also, Stark with the quick one-liner in there, putting in his 2 cents. My night off? Yeah, I heard that.
We're hoping to reach a larger town today. Our supplies are low, so we need a good place to restock.
Nice side quest.
Well, in that case, be careful. There are a lot of dangerous, venomous creatures out there in those woods.
What's gonna trap you
Good to
into this
know.
town? Something will, right? Surely this scene has a meaning, and it's not just how we're starting the episode. True combo. Short side village into disaster happening into getting trapped at the village. They're gonna have to head back now.
I don't recognize this reaction, so the antidotes we have might not do the job. We should get you checked at a church to be safe.
How funny would it be if the snake bite it has no reaction, but Stark's just like allergic to these berries or something? That'd be really funny.
Now, Fern, for how much longer can you use your flying magic?
I would say we only have about 30 minutes since it consumes a lot of mana.
Okay, finally, my question has been answered of why they don't just fly everywhere. It consumes a large amount of mana. I mean, that's what I figured. I was waiting for them to specifically state why.
My master taught me that the best way to beat poisons is to just tough them out.
To think
Eisen
of
said
it,
that?
I've seen Eisen take several poison-coated arrows to the back and be fine. It was enough to knock out a dragon. Hyder was appalled.
You
Okay,
get
but
it?
Eisen's built
No.
different.
A few hours from now, his brain will start to melt. At that point, it will flow from his nose.
Oh,
And then he'll die.
That's terrifying!
yeah, that is
Please
horrifying.
guide us, Father. There must be something we can do for him.
He kind of looks like the friend, doesn't he? A little bit. Actually, he kind of looks like the guy they pulled out of the mud, but
But perhaps my brother will be able to help you.
There you are.
they're
We have a
brothers.
problem, bro. Hold on. These are the adventurers I was telling you about.
these are the adventures that I just warned not to get bit by any venomous creatures. And he's fine now. Day is saved.
Seems the effects of the poison are gone.
How powerful is that guy where he just heals Stark like that, but couldn't get himself out of some mud? That guy's got like some crazy like medicinal properties. Oh, I figured it out. About 4 episodes ago, I was talking about them needing a healer for their party because I didn't want to see Fern get pushed into a support role. And they just started this episode off showing his backstory about how he regretted not going to be an adventurer and not taking his friend's hand and joining their party. He in turn now is going to be like, I'm not going to make that mistake twice and join the Frieren party as their healer. Oh, I love when the dots get connected. This was in motion like 4 episodes ago. That's so crazy. I love that a lot.
I didn't realize you knew who I was.
Mr. Heiter told me many a story about you.
Oh, he knows Hyder. Aw.
My ability doesn't even compare to Sein's.
Ah, you gotta take him with you if he's that powerful. He's just in this small village.
You see, we lost our parents. He was just a child when it happened.
You gotta live vicariously. His brother's gotta live vicariously through you. You gotta go with Frieren.
Though I was young myself when they passed away, I raised my brother. When he was little, he would often talk about becoming an adventurer someday.
Classic older sibling thing.
He didn't want to grow up to be an ordinary village priest because he couldn't bear for all his days to look the same.
Yeah, he's losing
His
himself.
soul
He's
was
gotta get
aching
out
for
there.
something. So please, take my brother with you on your journey and away from this village.
I'm
I
cheesing right
certainly
now.
need someone
What
to
a
give
great
him
payoff that
final
was.
push.
He would make things safer, and our journey's headed deeper into the unknown from here. Why are you acting so wary, Mistress Frieren?
So I know that Fern is supposed to be the Hyder replacement, but Fern's a lot more like Frieren than she is Hyder. So it makes sense to have a priest in your party, especially because his brother knows Hyder too. So it's almost like he's Hyder's apprentice. And it's just like the party of apprentices.
Alcohol, tobacco, gambling.
Oh, he's the perfect fit.
I'm just getting to know my fellow man. Care to join us, kid?
Stark's gotta be horrible at gambling, right?
If you can beat me at a hand, I'll join your party.
Are you for real?
Man of the cloth and
He's
my
gonna
word.
play Stark. There's no way Stark wins. Absolutely no way. It can't be this easy. Yeah.
Mistress Frieren, I think I just heard Mr. Stark yell from downstairs. It looks like someone robbed him blind.
Stark, you lost all your clothes in this. How far did you bet? How desperate were you? You should have known that Frieren would figure out a way to get him on your party at some way.
No hard feelings. We've
Oh, you
grown up
lost
so
too?
dirty.
Oh my god. That's so funny that they both lost.
I should have left when there was a chance I could have actually found him.
There's still a chance, man. You're not that old. Oh, do you want to search for your friend? He's gonna have his own like little mission inside their party. I've already convinced that he's gonna join. You can't convince me that he's not going to join at this point.
Don't dwell on the past
When you have the present.
There you go. She is the Himble figure. Did he say that to you too?
That
Oh,
makes so little sense.
Fern
It's-
taking care of Stark.
You saved me. So toasty.
A nice man. It's your lucky day.
He said he didn't know what to do with the axe.
Stark, I just didn't even clue in that he lost his axe too. Stark, you can't be betting your axe like that. That's crazy. Your clothes are one thing. You can't get rid of that axe. What are you,
Here, Mr.
insane?
Stark.
Just tosses it
Oh,
at him.
someone's grumpy. What'd I do to set her off?
Oh, you'll get used to it. He's like older too, but like I'm sure he'll take on a more like adult role for them because they are kind of younger. But I'd like to see the like maturity battles where he just like gets really immature with Stark and gets scolded with Stark by Fern. I think that'd be really funny.
Any priest who drinks is wrong in my book.
But Mistress Frieren, a priest once told me that alcohol is the very best medicine.
Poison your young mind.
I was gonna say, wait, she fully believes that too. She said that with a smile and like not even a like passive aggressive fucking stance to it. Like
They've been trying to recruit me every day since their
they're
arrival.
just standing in the background, waving, helping, making you feel like one of theirs.
They invite me on adventures with cheer in their voices and eyes full of hopes and dreams. Like he did back then.
There's something else here, right? Like there's more to this, I'm sure. I feel like Frieren knows something, of course.
We can't seem to win him over, so we're looking for ideas.
More like bribes.
Master Heiter was in good company. All serious priests like to drink.
I was gonna say, why do you like robotically continue to say that, Fern?
What he adores more than anything is older women.
Yes, sir. On God, that's what I'm talking about. Another MILF enjoyer. Love to see it. A MILF connoisseur, if you will.
But I'm not entirely sure what to do with that information.
What's the plan here? How could they possibly sway Sein over? Is there like a town with like a brothel they could stop at? Like, that's how they'd win him over? That'd probably work for me, to be honest.
Wouldn't you like to travel with an older lady on your arm?
Look at who you're talking to. The thought of that very scenario was why I wanted to be an adventurer in the first place.
This is gonna be the love interest for Frieren. That's gonna be insane. There's no way. Frieren in my head is Arrow Ace. There is no way that she is gonna be interested in this guy. She's like Arrow Ace, but not sex repulsed.
Did you realize I'm an elf? As far as older women go, I'm as old as you can get.
Damn.
I knew you were an elf. I think my brother mentioned that. Ugh.
It's like fake when they're an elf, you know? They don't get like the MILF vibes from elves because they're still young looking. This is about to turn into interspecies reviewers really quick. Actually, now that I say that, he's not that far off looking like Stunk from interspecies reviewers. Like it's definitely not close enough to be like a relative, but it's not outlandishly far. I don't think, at least.
I apologize. I had no desire to take it to this level, but you leave me no choice.
Keep your clothes on, Frieren. I swear to God. Yeah, that'll do it. Nah, forget what I said. That'll absolutely do it.
What was that?
Damn.
That was way too steamy for me.
What's the deal
Yeah.
with you two?
That was insane.
Odd.
He promised me that he would be back here in 3 years. He hasn't been back for 10.
Bitch, it's been 10. Get out there and look for him. What? I would be out there at 3 years and 1 month if he didn't come back. What the fuck? You're just gonna let your friend out there to die?
You'll wonder if you could have made it if you'd left town with us.
It's too...
Too late, you suppose, correct?
This is your best chance, too, being with Frieren. You're never gonna get a better adventuring party than these three. Think about it this way. Not only are they like your strongest party members that'll probably walk through your small town that you can adventure with, if you even get any more adventurers that come through this town in your lifetime, but also, they're also missing something that you can provide. They're not slinging you along, right? Just carrying you around so that you can fulfill your adventure. You are actively contributing to the success of this party. Like, it makes so much sense to join them.
It's not so much that I would miss this village. I can't leave my brother behind.
Huh? Okay. Nah, he's grasping at straws now. We've won. The I can't leave your brother behind is the, what do you call it? Like the cop-out answer. His brother about to put him in his place right now. I'm not incompetent. I got this fucking medal by Hyder. Stop talking down to me like you think I can't handle this all on my own. I'm an established priest. Pop off, King. Let's see what you got.
My brother had a chance to leave this village, but he stayed for me.
Sein, is that the reason you've made yourself miserable?
Slap
You
the
must
fuck
see
out
that
of
you
him.
and the
I only
decision to
condone that
stay was
between
mine to
brothers.
make,
Do
and
not
I've
hit
regretted
someone
it.
in an argument.
Don't pretend that you can say as much. How long do you intend to regret your choice?
Damn. Okay, he did pop off.
Well, Frieren, you won. I'm going to become an adventurer.
We finally got our last party member, presumably.
I'll find that ape. I think our ridiculous childhood dreams come true.
I hope you do, too.
I'll travel with you for now, but hopefully I'll find him soon.
What would be better? The hardship of like finding his friend's grave and then knowing that he has to be like an adventurer for him and push through it, or finding out that his friend is still alive and just hasn't had a chance to like travel back and kind of regrets this decision, but figured that he would be fine. I think the first one fleshes out Sein's character more, but I think the second one is more like likely for him to be a side character, right? I love the dynamic of this party. Such good characters. Maybe I'm just unfamiliar with adventure anime, but this reminds me a lot of like watching Pokemon when I was younger, like where the Ash, Misty, and Brock like go around from like city to city completing like small little tasks, and then eventually you have like the big ones where Ash takes on a gym battle and shit. But it kind of just feels like that, and I think it's kind of hitting me in like the childhood enjoyment, which is like why I like Frieren so much. As I said earlier, we're approaching the halfway point of this season. This is going to be episode 14, so let's jump right into it. First episode with a full party. Let's see what we get up to.
This town seems to have a lot of nice stalls.
We're in a new town.
It might be worth doing some looking around.
This is gonna get very like parent and kids vibe very quick, I fear.
Mere paces in, and this place is clearly full of life. You can tell by the number of bars.
You've worked so
Oh,
hard.
she's been here before.
May I take you shopping to
Not
say
surprising.
thanks?
Surely they spend some time here, right? They don't just move on immediately.
What do you gain by being so rude? You berate me every single chance you get. If you hate me, just come out and say
Oh
it
my god,
already.
they're having a fight. Oh my god, they're having a lover's quarrel.
I want to kill her and listen to what I have to say once in a while before you put down my
He'll cool down at
What's
some
all the
point.
noise about? Lovebirds fighting?
Give me the like the man to man bond. Oh, go after Stark.
If you weren't aware, today is Fern's birthday. And
Oh.
unfortunately, Stark forgot to get her a gift.
Okay, well,
He's not taking it well.
Stark, you kind of fucked up.
You never listen to a single thing that poor lad has to say.
No, you ridicule her. She's upset. Look at her. Oh, she's pouting. Yeah, like that hurts, dude. Especially because you reminded her about Stark's birthday. You didn't remind Stark about her birthday.
When it comes to us men, we couldn't care less about trivial dates, you know. Anniversaries.
Okay, you're not helping at all. Yeah.
That hurt. I get it. Okay, I'll go pick up a trinket for your birthday if you'll stop. At least spare my knees.
At least spare my knees. Oh, his cigarette's broken. Look, man. Stark's sensitive. He fucked up, yeah, but we can't just be yelling at him, even if he does deserve it. He can't handle that shit. I know he just turned 18 and he should definitely be able to handle that shit, but he can't handle that shit. He's probably more mad at himself for forgetting. Yeah, especially with the bracelet that you bought him.
A cute pouch you've got there.
You don't like it?
I don't like how used to keeping the company of women you seem.
She picked up on that like immediately. That's so funny. It comes when you're into older women.
No matter. Choose whatever you want. We can take a look at some other shops too.
Okay, but she wants Stark to take her shopping. She wants you to get her something, but she doesn't want you to take her shopping. That's reserved for Stark.
Anyway, if he did forget to get you something, don't take it personally. He doesn't strike me as the conscientious type.
No, he's definitely
There are
not.
many years he even remembers his own birthday. Don't blame the fool.
Literally, he didn't remember that his birthday was his 18th birthday.
You must already have some birthday shopping memory you consider sacred. That's why you told me no.
Fern's a dynamic character, but when it comes to her love for Stark and boys, she's fairly easy to read.
Apologize to Stark, then you two can pick out the best present in town.
I don't know if she necessarily needs to apologize
Sure,
to
he's
him.
slow on
but-
the uptake, but he's just a kid.
This is good though, because like one thing that I've talked about in this series is immediate payoff of things, and we're getting Sein's immediate payoff for being in the party already. Literally the next episode. Love to see it.
Remember that people can't know how you feel until you tell them.
We got his healing capabilities in the previous episode before he even joined, and we're now getting his character payoff in this episode.
Mr. Stark.
These are the scenes that I eat up though. These are my favorite of the series. Cut her off, Stark. Yes, there you go, Stark. Immediately.
I wanted to choose a gift with you to make sure you'd love it. But after you got upset, I didn't want it to look like I was trying to dig myself out of a hole.
Yeah, you definitely handled that wrong. You should have initiated with that.
Mr. Stark, would you forgive me?
Oh, they
I
both
was too harsh with
apologized. She bowed too.
Please. I've grown used to it.
you. I
Okay.
really am sorry, though.
I love them so
Ready
much.
to shop?
Yeah.
Please hold hands. Oh my god, don't tease me with the hand-holding bullshit again. The fucking camera angle that they had last episode, that was so insane of them to do to me. I can't believe that. I felt that one in my heart. Oh, Frieren's on the roof. Fucking
Spying on
voyeur.
his sweethearts? That's in poor taste, Frieren.
You were gonna do
We're
the same
doing the
thing.
same.
Yeah, absolutely.
I'm just glad that they made up.
All right, I'm glad the show has acknowledged that they're in love through the other characters, because I thought it was a little bit weird. I thought I might have been pushing it a little bit too hard, but at this point, the show's very much pushing for it.
The older you get, the better you start understanding relationships, and the better you can do that, the fewer conflicts arise.
I'm curious at what dynamic they're gonna push these two
Arguments
into.
like that-
Though I might look the part now, not a bit of adulthood has stirred within me.
I think it's like nice to like keep a part of your childhood self with you. Not like full childhood, obviously, but you still gotta be able to have fun.
Well, while you're still here, I could always praise you.
Wow, it's almost like Hyder said that to you in the previous flashback. Oh my god, we're getting so many tied up connections now.
I'll have a word with the goddess for you. When you join me, you should be praised by her too, my friend.
As much as like showing the Himmel Frieren dynamic,
What do you
I kind of
think
like
you're
the
doing,
Frieren
Frieren?
Hyder dynamic.
In my opinion, you're as proper as grown-ups come, Sein.
Like at least like with Himmel and Frieren, there's like a bit of like romantic tension. The Frieren and Hyder dynamic, like that feels like besties. They feel like best friends to me.
If only you were an older lady, this moment would be perfect.
You should be glad then. Precious few women are
Aw,
older
they have
than
matching
me.
bracelets. Wait. Okay, this might be a hard reach. Okay, first I need to talk about how fucking nervous Stark looks here. I think he's drawn so well for this. I love this shot a lot. But let's do a bit of reaching. So Stark's bracelet was a solid band almost. And you probably understand where I'm going with this. Fern's bracelet here, it's got some like cool accessory type bits to it. I don't know what they're called. I'm really unfamiliar with the terminology. But that seems really similar to like how wedding rings operate, right? A band plus ring type of thing. That's kind of what this feels like, at least for me. Does anyone else feel that way? Let me know in the comments if anyone else feels like that way.
That's a pretty design. I have a ring with the very same pattern on it. It was a
Oh, yeah?
gift from Himmel for a job well done.
Oh, now she has a way of matching Frieren and Stark.
Finally.
Oh, this is the ring that she showed off. Holy shit, what just happened? They just get ambushed? Oh my god, don't lose the ring. This is the ring they showed off like 2 episodes ago where I was like, am I supposed to know what that ring is? I think I cut it out by accident. I didn't think it would be important.
Maybe Hyperborean monsters are cunning beasts and very skilled at concealing their mana.
Sorry, I'll let my guard. Look at the horse. Oh my god, save the horse.
The flying magic you see us use today is actually a demon spell mankind was able to repurpose.
Nobody's looking for a lecture, okay?
Lore.
So can you
Actually,
make the
I am
carriage
Stark.
levitate?
I'd love some lore about how the flying
Can't
works.
adapt.
Pretty sure a fall like that would kill me.
Bison could free fall from any height without getting so much as a scratch.
Slam head first. Oh my fucking god, he's a maniac. Look at him. He's a fucking freak.
This type of monster kills its prey by slamming it into the ground.
It's rare that we see Frieren take on stuff head on by herself. Usually she waits for someone else to do it and then kind of like saves the day after they have. I don't even know if we've seen it yet where Frieren's like attempted to do it herself. With the dragon, we saw her wait for Fern. The second part of the dragon, it was Stark. Okay, Zoltrog. Or just maybe some type of blast.
Well, I suppose her idea is worth a shot.
Oh, so you're just gonna attempt it. Surely she did, right? At least save the people. Oh, she saved the horse.
We're alive. Indeed, indicating our plan was a success.
She's gonna need a giant nap.
That design is of a mirrored lotus. In the language of flowers, it means eternal love.
Yeah, Lotus is meaning eternity. Oh, she's going out exploring. Oh, she's looking for the ring. Frieren, you gotta find it. I almost forgot about the ring. That was like the last thing she had before they got lifted.
The ring Himmel gave me.
Yeah.
Let me help. We'll wait to leave for town until we've found it.
She's gonna be like, don't
That's
bother.
all right.
Yeah.
If we don't have any luck tonight, then I'll give up.
It's gonna be one of those things that like means so much to Frieren and she's not gonna let it show. I hope to God she finds it.
It has a mirrored lotus like my bracelet does. In flower language, that means eternal love.
Huh. I didn't realize that.
Yeah? You sure about
It
that?
doesn't matter.
This is a spell for finding lost accessories.
Oh, nice.
I was intending to give it to you as a reward for all your assistance with my carriage and horse.
Now they definitely should be able to find it.
To say a special thanks for all your hard work on that side quest, please choose whatever you'd like.
Based on the theme of this episode, I'm gonna say that Frieren had Himmel pick it out, which we already kind of know.
What's wrong?
Oh, do you know?
Nothing.
Oh, Himmel did know. Damn, that shit is far away. Oh, he like fully proposed. Frieren, you fucking lying ass. Oh, how sweet. I know I roast Himmel a lot, but what a sweet gesture that was. Wait, that's literally your wedding ring then. Or your engagement ring, I guess.
I meant to ask, why exactly are you wearing a mirrored lotus bracelet?
Because Mr. Stark is an idiot.
Wow, what if Stark knew? There's no way he did, but what if Stark did know? Oh, what a sweet episode. Nothing like a wholesome adventure. We got a new party member. Great 2 sets of episodes, as always. This anime is fantastic. It looks like we're venturing into another big city. I think the merchant mentioned that he was bringing supplies to do some trade there. I think I'm ready for another big arc. That was a nice wholesome set of episodes. We got a new party member. Give me one more big arc before the Demon King. I think I'm ready for it. Thank you so much for watching if you made it to this point. Let me know in the comments what your favorite part of the video was. I think for most people it's gonna be the whole Stark, Fern, and then Frieren Himmel dynamic that they showcased a little bit. I really like that a lot. I'm really glad that we're getting some romanticized points in this anime. Be sure to click or tap the video in the end card to be taken to the previous episode of Frieren Beyond Journey's End, or to click the playlist and be taken to my other reaction on the channel, Solo Leveling.